Hi guys, Steve up at the property again, and this week we're going to put a different size bucket on the backhoe. We got a 12-inch bucket I just bought off of Facebook Marketplace. Met a nice guy a little out west, and he had a 12-inch bucket off of his John Deere 310, and $350. But first step, I got the bucket in the bed of the truck, and I gotta get that one off and put this one on. So let's get to it. This thing has big cotter pins on it, and they're boogered up pretty good. So I got to fight with this thing a little bit. I'm sure you don't want to watch that. So I'll bring it back when I'm done. All right. I got it out, but look, this is really big cotter pin. Not what I would choose to use to secure this. I think at Tractor Supply they have real pins that I could use with safety loops, so you know, you could just pull them out. So after I get the bucket switched over, before I put the pins in, I'll go back to Tractor Supply and see what I could find. That's what stinks about. I have nice extension metal rod I could use to bang it out to the other side. This I just have, you know, it's like a chisel, really. An old railroad spike. I found it here. Let me see what else I could find. A piece of 2x2. It'll work. Oh, wait a minute, will it? Might be too big. I think it'll fit. I just gotta move. This really doesn't fit. Let me find something else. I found an old breaker bar. It'll work. I just gotta be careful not to gouge the inside. All right, this hole goes there. This goes to the bottom of these two legs. So all right, let's give it a shot. All right, where I'm at now is I got the top pin in, and I went to put the bottom pin in, and I realized these aren't going to fit. Now, the gentleman I bought the backhoe from, Carl, had said if I was going to put a 12-inch bucket on it, these arms I'd have to flip around. Okay, I don't know. That's going to make any sense because these ends are smaller, but if I flip them around, it's not going to fit in here. I don't think that's going to work. All right, I have to think on this. Give me a minute. Okay, I think I got it wrong. It's not to flip them upside down. It's to take them and flip them this way, because this way the arms are jutting out a little bit where they have to come in. So if I flip it around, then the arms will go in and then they could fit in. Now, that collar I have in between them won't fit, but I can always get something else or just use it without for a while just to see how it works without one in there. Well, we'll try it. We'll never know until I take this snap ring out. I don't have any snap ring pliers, so I'm going to have to run down the Tractor Supply and hope they have them. Otherwise, I have to go all the way to Home Depot, which is a little bit further. Not horrendously, but I don't want to make the trip. Well, I got the bucket in there. You can see what I'm talking about by just flipping these around. It now fits, but now you have these spaces, and it's a narrow bucket, so the pins are going to have some travel. I do have to get the snap ring back on, and the snap ring pliers I got are, of course, too small. It won't open the snap ring enough, and I don't want to force it and break it. And so I'm off to I'm going to go to Home Depot. I think they'll probably have a larger selection. So let me get the snap ring pliers, come back, and maybe we'll have enough time to just see how it works. All right, so I ran down to Home Depot, got my second set of snap ring pliers. These should open up enough. Well, I guess we'll find out. Okay, I got it on. I had to pretty much force it on. Those snap ring pliers open up, I think it says on the package, 1.25 inches. I don't know if that's the case, but for that snap ring, you need bigger snap ring pliers, of course. And I don't have them, and they didn't have any bigger ones at Tractor Supply or Home Depot. So I'll have to look online to get them, because I don't want to have to go through that again. I had to pretty much just force it on as best I could, and it got on there. All right, guys, let's see how it does with the digging. All right, well, the bucket works. It's doing what I need it to do. As you can see, I got a lot of rocks. So bucket change successful. It'll be good for, I just got to dig a couple of post holes. In the meantime, I'll finish it up nicely. I'll get a couple of spacers. I'm not going to get a new pin. I'll just get spacers. So you can see that they extend out because it's a thin bucket. It's designed for trenching, really, but I want to dig a smaller hole for a gate post. So this will do the trick. Thanks for tagging along with me this week, and tomorrow we'll get working on installing the gate. Thanks guys, catch you next time.